Hello, good people. Welcome back to Global Happenings. Today, we're so excited to have you again. The issue of Nigeria's involvement in handling the issue of Niger's coup d'etat is one thing that has generated a lot of concern by Nigerians. The President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has sought for approval from Senate for intervention, military intervention in restoring back democracy to Niger. But right now, I'm going to give you a lot of reactions from Nigerians, especially those who are very renowned, those who have been in the political class, and some have been in the leadership, some have not been, but have influenced Nigeria by way of their reasoning and by way of their talk. And from there, we'll take a stand. Is it okay for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to get involved in this issue of military intervention in the ongoing fight towards resolving the Niger coup d'etat and returning Niger back to democracy? Now, the first in the list, which I'm going to be looking at, is Nigerian's former lawmaker from Kaduna State, talking about Senator Shehu Sani. And this was what he said. He said the Nigerian Senate should not approve any military action against Niger Republic. These countries should not be plunged into war and eventually stuck in war in the Sahel. President Tinubu shouldn't allow himself to be misled by foreign powers. Saudi in Yemen, America in Afghanistan, and now Russia in Ukraine should teach us a lesson that war doesn't end in days, weeks, or months. Senators should weigh the implication and consequences of their decision, especially those senators representing states along the Niger borders. Weaponizing electricity supplies to Niger is also condemnable. President Tinubu should continue to explore diplomatic channels and save the lives of those who will be sacrificed. That is my view. That's what he said, and there have also been reactions from another Nigeria's call him chieftain of APC, talking about Femi Fani Kayode. And according to Femi Kayode, he said, "I do not want war, and I do not believe that we should initiate hostility by invading or deploying troops to Niger Republic unless it is absolutely necessary. However, if Niger, Burkina Faso, and or Mali attacks Nigeria or any of our ECOWAS allies for any reason whatsoever, or if they deploy their forces to even 1 inch of our soil, our response must be swift, shocking, deadly, and devastating. We must kick them out, occupy their southern territories, take their capital, topple their military government, and re-establish democracy. If a puppy nipples at the toe of a lion, it must be taught the lesson of its life, lest it forgets that it is nothing but a dog. If winner jumps into the ring to support them, then Nigeria must get support from executive outcome. Remember them, Blackwater and other Western mercenary uh, armies. For the record, Wena is not the only mercenary force in the world. Nigeria should stop trembling at the mention of their name. We pray that it does not come to it, but if this war eventually comes, our boys will acquit themselves well in the field of battle, and we shall not stand alone. Help will come. We as a nation have resources and connection to ensure that. That is what FFK had to say. I mean, this is really, really shocking. Some say Nigeria should not wage war. Some say Nigeria should wage war. But let's go to someone who have a lot of experience and who have been in the military and who had been a chieftain and elder statesman, I must say, talking about the former deputy national chairman of the People Democratic Party (PDP) Chief Bode George. What is he telling the president Bola Ahmed Tinubu to do, especially now that the onus is around him? Now, according to him, he says it is okay to send a delegation. Diplomacy is always better option to war. To Georgia is better than war. That's a good one. He went further to say, I write to you as a Nigerian, a retired general in the Nigerian military, a patriot, and a war tactician. First of all, you have done the right thing by sending a delegation consisting of former head of state General Abdulsalam Abubakar, retired, and Sultan of Sokoto, Muhammad Sa Abubakar, a retired brigadier general, to meet the military high command in Niger. Sorry, I'll take that again. Yeah, in Niger. Number two, when you have a crisis within, you solve that first before going international with a big brother posture. In Nigeria today, there is no food, no financial power to buy fuel, no light, no electricity. Nigerians are psychologically stranded and people are really going through a lot. So I don't know what are going to the Niger Republic with full military force will achieve. If you remember, Nigeria almost singularly financed ECOMOG military operation, and that was when our economy was better. Which economy are we going to use now to finance full military operation in Niger Republic when Mali and Burkina Faso have threatened to take sides with the Niger Republic? George, okay, he went further to say, will this not lead to the collapse of ECOWAS? Do we really know the type of partisan game Western powers, on one hand Russia and China, on another hand, and some other African countries are playing behind the scene? Can we really trust any of them? Should Nigeria interests not play a major role before taking any decision of this Gangatwan dimension, which can lead to loss of lives and destruction of properties? I saw a video today of some Nigerians on a roadshow backing Chiani and abusing you. That may have been arranged by the Kupis, quite alright, but do we need that type of distraction now when everything is being done to ensure that Nigeria moves its economy to the next level? He went further to say, do we know the involvement of Russians because of the Ukrainian in Niger? In Nigeria, the electoral process is yet to be concluded. The palliatives he promised because of the removal of fuel subsidy payment are still in the air. So, why do we want to send our soldiers to engage in a needless war? In Ekomog, Nigeria paid for almost everything, but the economy then was different from what we have now. We all know that Nigerians, directly or indirectly, are fighting the French because of assimilation policy, which has affected the francophone speaking countries, unlike what we have in English speaking countries like Nigeria. We should think twice before entering another country militarily. Don't start what you cannot finish. Niger is one of the largest land border countries in the world and also one of the poorest. What exactly do we gain if we go to war in Niger? What? So that people can praise us as a defender of democracy when people are dying at home? Do we need that type of commendation from anybody? That is a good one there. And in conclusion, he said, in case of any war, residents of these states direct will be direct targets of bullet and missiles. This can also lead to a resurgence of criminal activities in the border area. Also, some countries such as Algeria, Libya, Chad, Benin, Burkina Faso, and Mali should share borders with Niger Republic. Can we trust these countries to support us militarily and otherwise in case of war with Niger Republic? Those were some of the things that This guy also but the judge said, and other people have spoken. And right now, I don't know what Bola Tinubu is trying to do, but I think that our concern should be more to ourselves than to get involved in issues like the one that is presently at our face. I think the best resolution should be, diplomatic resolution, and maybe create a relationship which in turn in future will bring something better. That's what we would like to leave it. Go to our conversation. Let's interact. Thank you.